I'm Suranjith Godagama. I'm a trainer, coach and mentor. I have over 30 years experience in corporate sector, mainly into sales and marketing. Now I'm an independent trainer. I run my own company called SG Life International. About 13 years ago, I had a passion and I wanted to really study about NLP, and I found it is very, very interesting. And now, last 13 years, I'm teaching, coaching, and helping people to achieve their dreams. Where do we use NLP? Actually, we use NLP for three areas like personal life, family life, and business life. NLP mainly we are using to achieve your desired dreams or desired state or desired goals in life. So you use this for personal excellence, business excellence, and even the family excellence. Now, let me tell you what is NLP before we move forward. NLP actually it's a science. It's a research-based science. In 1970, two people called Richard Bandler and John Grinder. They were PhD students, so they wanted to do a research and see what made people excellent. So that was their topic. So they were going behind people and then they were trying to understand what is this. They really studied mainly three hypnotherapists, and they really studied how they really cure people, how they help people to achieve their personal excellence. So then they found their finding was, if you really model people, successful people, you really can achieve all the success that they have achieved. So now these two, Richard Bandler and John Grinder, they came out with a set of techniques that we all can use for our own personal excellence. So it's really a science. It is a research-based study. So NLP, if you really see, there are plenty of techniques that you can use for your own excellence. In 2007, when I was working for my previous company, I really felt that something is missing. Did a lot of exams, academically I got qualified, but I really felt, in personal life something is missing. Then I got to know that one trainer, he is directly certified by Richard Bandler. He was visiting Sri Lanka for a holiday. So I have not heard enough about NLP, but I had a small clue about NLP. So a couple of people, including myself, we all joined about 12 people, and we really learned the best of knowledge and skill sets of NLP. And I'm so happy, and I'm really, really grateful to Billy Paul who taught me NLP. How does NLP work? If you really see NLP, the word neuro-linguistic programming. So when you say neuro, it's something to do with your brain, and linguistic is something to do with the language, and programming is you basically arranging. So what happens is with NLP, you arrange your brain using your communication, using your language skills, and arrange the brain to achieve excellence. Now, let me give you a simple example for you to understand this. Say you have a computer, okay? Now the computer, you want to do a new thing. What do you do? When you want to do something, you bring a new program into the computer. So you do a new program, and you use your input devices to input data, and you create various formulas, this and that, and you are expecting an output. So now, brain also, what you do with, you wanted to do something excellent. You want to achieve some excellence, so you can't do that with your own situation or the current situation. So you need new attitudes, you need new thinking, you need new value systems. And there are a lot of habits within us. Sometimes the habits that are in our system or in our body or the brain will not help you to achieve what you want to achieve. For example, if you have a limiting belief that you are not good enough, you are not talented, your English is not good, maybe you have a fear of losing, fear of failure, then your attitudes and your subconscious mind is disturbing you and discouraging you to move forward. Then what do? You need a new program. You need a new set of belief. You need a new set of values coming in. So there are techniques now. There are so many techniques, over 20, 30 techniques. You use those techniques to reprogram your brain. I'll give another example for you to understand this. Let's say that you have a car. Say you have a Mercedes-Benz. But you need to use the Mercedes-Benz for a race or a Formula 1 race, or not Formula 1, maybe we say you have a big race, you want to use that. So now you can't use the normal Mercedes-Benz for the race. So what do you need to do? You need to do a little bit of modification. You need to do some engine modification. You need to have different new tires, or even you remove seats and then you will have one single seat. So you have various equipments bringing for safety. So like that, you need to change your existing thinking pattern, existing attitude, existing belief system, values and all, in order to move forward. So NLP does three things actually. One thing is, NLP will help you to remove all the bad stuff in your brain or in your mind. Maybe things that are disturbing to move forward. Number one. Number two, NLP techniques will help you to continue what you are doing now. Example, say you are doing an exam. Sometime in the middle you feel like giving up. People like to give up, you like to postpone. So then it will help you to continue. The third is, you will really help. NLP techniques will really help you to achieve the excellence or greatness in life. So that's how you do it. NLP will not work for people who do not have goals. Say if you don't have a goal, if you don't want to change your life, if you don't have a new belief, new world, so then you become an ordinary guy. So there is no point of knowing or having NLP techniques with you, because you don't want to change your life. So therefore, that's how NLP works. So we'll talk about how techniques are used. How can NLP help you? It's really a very important thing. Now we'll take this situation, this COVID-19 situation. What has happened is the businesses are not in operation, people have lost jobs, and then sometimes they have lost their money. So they are in a very, very bad mental state. Now you can't really bounce back. The word that has been used all the time these days, resilience, so bouncing back. But how can you bounce back? You have the fear, you have the anxiety, you have fear of what will happen in the future. You can't pay salaries to your employees, you can't pay to the banks. So you are in a high stress situation. Now there are so many techniques that NLP has introduced in order to overcome all these challenges. Now, example, we have learned the thing called conscious mind and subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is the mind that is autopilot. It works on its own. Now this gives you a lot of bad suggestions. Subconscious mind is like your storeroom. So you have all the bad memories stored in there. Now that will give you a lot of bad ideas of you are going to lose the business, and you will probably will get into a court case, and you will end up in jail, and all the a lot of fears are created. Now you should not believe your brain 100%, or you should not believe your brain or the mind 100%. Example, say you watch a horror movie, you get scared, but it's a movie. But the brain or the mind doesn't know it's a movie. So you get scared, but you are the guy who went to the video shop and bought the CD. You know the guy, let's say if the Dracula is coming in front of you, you know there is a camera guy behind the Dracula guy. And there is a couple of artists. There is a director coming. But you will never know, you will never realize this is a made story, this is a drama. You get really scared. So like that, the brain takes that as true. So the problem with the mind doesn't know what is future, what is past. Mind takes everything, it's like this, it's happening now. You may be having a bad memory about 20 years old. Example, if somebody has died, and you always remember that and you always cry. You always believe that it is happening now. Now we have seen enough cases like if a girl is raped, maybe it has happened 20 years ago, but still she can't go to work, she is isolated from the society and she is scared. But the incident has happened about 20 years ago, and now in the body there is no effect, or there's nothing bad thing happening in the body. Body is quite natural, but mind has that bad memory. So this COVID situation, you don't have to get panic, and it will help you. The NLP techniques will help you to reduce your stress and focus today and tomorrow. You don't have to worry, but you need to take actions. Worrying doesn't help you. So NLP, if you learn the technique, you know it's like a toolbox. Okay? When you know the problem, you know which tool to pick up and use it. Now what happens if you don't have a toolbox? You don't know what to be done. But you decide, okay, this is the problem, this is the situation, I know this has to be used. Now, therefore, when you know the toolbox, you can be your own coach. That is the best advantage that NLP teach you. You can become your own coach. You can solve your own problem. You can become your own doctor. Therefore, it can be a family matter. It can be phobia. There are phobias that people have. So the phobia can be cured with NLP techniques. Okay? So there's so many benefits. NLP tools, or what type of tools that we have. Now, why do we need tools? Tools are important to repair. Okay, you use tools for repair, or you do something new. You need various tools or techniques. Then you need something to improve. Then you use tools like that. Your mind, you need to. Say you have a new goal or new challenge like COVID-19. So you need new set of ideas, new set of methods to change your brain or the mind to move forward. Example, this phone. Now if you take the phone, you always get updates. You whatever the apps you have, you always say there is a new app coming in. Please update. Sometimes you will notice if one is not updated, it doesn't work. So like that, we have to continuously change our mind, upgrade and update in order to move forward and achieve new goals. Now what happens if you don't remove certain files here? Now sometimes the phone will tell you, your computer will tell you, your memory is not enough. Same way the mind also. If you have too much of bad memories, then you can't do anything productive. So you got to delete certain files. So NLP has tools to delete your memory. Now we all know history cannot be changed, but history in the mind can be changed. You will not believe it, but the mind, what is there in your memory can be changed or edited. In editing we call it reframing. Now when the battery is down, you can't use the phone. So what happened to your mood? What happened to your mental energy? When you are frustrated, it's like your battery is down. So now this phone, my battery says only 10%. So what happened to your mental strength is 10%, and you are going to compete a race or a car race or a competition, or you are going to give a speech. So your mental energy is 10%. You are guaranteed that you will give a horrible talk and you will fail. If you are going for an exam, if your mental energy is not strong, you will definitely fail. So you need to know how to boost your energy level before you face that exam or the challenge. So there are tools. Now I'll give a simple example. We love cricket. Okay. Now we'll say the batsman goes to the crease, and first ball he got out. Now the second innings also he is going to open the game. Now when he is facing the first ball, you will see same bowler is coming, and now he is going to deliver the first ball. What is your memory? Your latest memory is what happened to you in your last inning. So you recall that memory and you are thinking about it. There is a greater chance you to get out with the first ball. So now you got to know what should be done before you face the guy. Otherwise, same thing can be repeated. So there are tools to manage the mental strength that time and remove the previous memory. So that's it. There are tools like that. Then you have phobias. You have confidence issues, self-confidence. NLP has a very good tool called anchoring. Anchorings are triggers. Now, example, when I put the switch here, you will see the light is on. The same way, there are triggers like, when you touch certain places, your brain gets activated like nothing. It's very fast. Then you have various fears. You have bad experience. Now you can't face it again. Example, say you have been flying and something has happened to the flight, and probably you are hijacked. And now you are scared to fly again. But you got to fly now because your business needs you to fly. So how do you remove that bad memory? And how you start flying again? So that's very, very important. So there are tools for that. Now, you see, these days we talk about positive thinking. We talk about law of attraction. We talk about various techniques, various tools. But if you can't edit your mind, reframe your mind, you can't do anything. That's why people always thinking they have done enough courses. They have followed, they have met the best trainers in the world. They have gone to top class programs. But they say, still why I am not changing? You are not changing. The reason is you can't remove and edit and change your bad habits. You can't change. Our life is based on habits. Habits are automated behaviors controlled by the subconscious. Now today's neuroscientists are telling, if you take the whole day, full day, 95% you are working based on the subconscious mind. 95% body is leading, not the mind. Example, you want to eat ice cream. Ice cream interest is coming from the body, but you are diabetic. But you can't beat your emotion, you can't beat your sensation because the body is asking ice cream. But you are taking medicine for that because you can't help it. Now we have seen people after the curfew going and trying to buy, there were a lot of queues in front of wine stores. It's not, they are innocent. The reason is they have got addicted. Now they can't stop it because the body is asking. So you can't blame them because they have used this, got addicted. Now you need to rehabilitate them and you need to do a new programming in their mind. Then only the body demand will not come. It's pointless. I can see people blaming them, but now they are innocent. Innocent means you got into a habit. Now the habit has installed, like you got to uninstall certain apps if you don't like it. Same way there are apps here or the programs here that has to be uninstalled. So in simple NLP tools, there are three types mainly. One is you have tools to uninstall certain memories in your mind or the habits. There are tools to uninstall certain. then there are certain things to reframe. You don't want to uninstall, but you need to change it, improve it, augment it, or something like that. Then the another tools are you bring new belief, new programs. So we do the same thing with the computer. And there are certain things with the computer you got to delete from the recycle bin, and you got to delete it permanently. So we always take the problem and then use the tool. So NLP is the best way to change, reprogram, and it's like the IT programmer. So IT programmer does all the thing. When the system is broken, you go to the IT shop or the workshop, and then they will fix it and give it to you. So NLP tools also, the moment you see the problem, you take the tool and fix it. Sometimes you create it. Now with NLP you can do a lot of creative stuff. There are tools to create. There is a thing called Disney techniques. Now the Disney, famous Disneyland, and then they were using this, how to be creative, how to have imagination, how to focus a very higher goal and achieve it. Okay? So you use the techniques to when you are down, you use techniques to come to the previous level, and then you have techniques to help you to remain in that level, and then you use techniques to go to a very high level in your business life, personal life, and professional life. I like NLP because NLP has helped me a lot. When I'm down, these techniques have helped me to come up in my life.